Just trying to make sure that he's... All right. It's about that time. So good evening, Laker families and graduates that are eventually going to be joining us in 2024. For those of you that have not had the pleasure of meeting, my name's Jeremy. I'm the principal here at Harvey High. And I'm beyond excited. Special evening for our graduation ceremony. So before we invite all the grads in, just take that few minutes right now and turn all your phones to silent. None of us want to be that person that with that phone ringing and everybody kind of stops and we give those awkward sideways glances to those people. So take that time and just, while we welcome our grads in for our processional march, I just want to ask everybody to remain seated. But once the grads are coming up for their diplomas, please come on up out of your seats, grab as many close-up photos as you can. So at this time, on behalf of the staff, students of Harvey High, it is a pleasure to welcome you to the graduation exercises of the class of 2024. And at this time, I would like to invite our graduates to begin our march. So we respectfully acknowledge that Harvey High stands on the unsurrendered and unceded traditional Wolastoqey land. The lands of the Wabanaki people are recognized in a series of peace and friendship treaties to establish an ongoing relationship of peace, friendship, and mutual respect between nations. So grads, you're going to remain standing for when we begin the playing of Canada. And tonight we have the amazing, very talented, the one and only Jack Shaw, who will be singing the national anthem along with Mrs. Deanna Moffat, who will be accompanying him on the piano. So audience, if I could ask you to please rise if you're able for the singing of our national anthem. Thank you so much, Jack. And grads, you can have a seat. So now I would like to invite Nolan to come forward to the stage and deliver his address. Do we have a sheet? Oh, it's down here. Okay, thank you.
Sorry about it, everybody. Welcome, everyone, to the Harvey High School 2024 graduation ceremony. It is our honor to have you here while we celebrate one of our biggest achievements in our lives. Before we begin, I would like to thank our parents, teachers, and community members. You got us to this point of our lives, and we applaud you. Thank you.
Thanks, Nolan. So thank you to the families, friends, and loved ones for joining us today to recognize and to celebrate each and every one of you, the grads of 2024. It was an absolute pleasure to be with you this year on what an incredible journey of learning and lots of discoveries. I shared my thoughts in the principal's message in the yearbook that life was a lot like walking across a tightrope. Where I got that idea, only maybe the crack in the cafeteria will tell us how. There is a great sense of balance, movement, and risk-taking, and support from others, perseverance, and joy that is required while walking across a tightrope. During your years at HHS, you have had to balance different classes, sports, jobs, and more. While balancing, we teeter, and sometimes we feel like we're going to fall or even lose our way. But we can make small adjustments along that way to find our center and regain our balance. While on that tightrope, sometimes we're able to make many steps forward quickly. Other times it looks like we're not moving at all, but we are making tiny movements to remain standing. Keep moving no matter what you're doing. Taking the first step can create a large number of uncertainty and doubt, but you have developed an incredible amount of skills while at HHS, so embrace that risk. Remember, none of you are in this alone. While walking a tightrope, you will have the support from others around you who will encourage you and who will even help you get back up, so persevere. There will be times that it is hard, but don't give up. And above all, find the joy in your own journey. The joy will come and go as you move across that tightrope. Sometimes it will feel like you're never going to achieve it, and other times it will feel like it will last forever. So whenever you can, try to hold on to that joy for as long as you can do it. And as you move forward, remember, find your center and balance. Don't be afraid of moving forward. Take that first step and embrace the risks ahead. And remember to always surround yourself, believe in you, and do not give up. Everything's hard that first time, but the best things in life, I guarantee you, are hard. But above all, find that joy in life. For once you found that joy and captured it, it's the greatest feelings in the world. So go out and begin walking your own tightrope. So congrats, class of 2024. So at this time, we're going to invite Miss Tina Noble, who's the Vice Principal of Harvey High, to come forward. And Miss Noble is going to be acknowledging a fair number of our grads tonight with individual awards that they're going to be receiving.
Thank you, Mr. McIver. I would ask that grads stand when I call your name. Nolan Bond Garrier. Nolan will be receiving the following: Christmas Mummies Organization Awards, Jones Masonry Award, Yerxa Bishop Law Award. Nolan plans on attending UNB in Fredericton for engineering. Thank you, Nolan. Macy Chevalier. Macy is the recipient of the Harvey Retired Teachers Award, the Faye McLean Memorial Award, and the Ashley Young, née Paisley, Memorial Award. This is a one-time award from her graduating class, wanting to recognize the loss of Ashley, who was a beautiful and kind individual whose infectious giggle and smile could warm any room. Macy is planning on attending NBCC for practical nursing. Brianna Drost. Brianna is the recipient of the Principal Merit Award. Brianna is planning on working at Pine Grove. Cadence Fellows. Cadence will receive the Principal Merit Award. Cadence is planning on working before pursuing further education. Joe Gregory. Joe will receive the following awards: the HHS Education Foundation Scholarship, Christmas Mummies Organization Award, the Harvey Agricultural Society Award, and Harvey Minor Basketball Award. Joe is planning on attending UNB Fredericton for a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. Ben Hurley. Ben will receive the Greer's Electrical Award. Ben is planning on attending NBCC for electrical. Austin Jameson. Austin will receive the Christmas Mummies Organization Award, the Covey Office Group Award, and the Royal Canadian Legion Branch No. 7 Award. Austin is planning on attending UNB in Fredericton for a Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering. Ashton Little. Ashton will receive the following awards: HHS Education Foundation Scholarship, Royal Canadian Legion Branch No. 7 Award, Southwest Snowmobile Incorporated Award. Ashton is planning on attending UNB in Fredericton for a Bachelor of Science in Engineering. Delaney McElwain. Delaney will receive the Harvey Minor Basketball Award, Harvey Lake Association Award, and the Raymond Donnelly Memorial Award. Delaney plans on attending UNBSJ for a Bachelor of Health degree. Lucas Marchesano. Lucas will receive the SWS Realty Incorporated Award. Lucas plans on working and making money. Aaliyah Nesteruk. Aaliyah will receive the Harvey Minor Basketball Association Award, Harvey High School Education Foundation Scholarship, and the late Richard and Ann Feeney's Leadership and Extracurricular Activities Award. Aaliyah plans on attending NBCC for practical nursing. Colby Nicholson. Colby will receive the SWS Realty Incorporated Award and the Robert Digdon Award. Colby plans on working and apprenticing. Lauren Peasy. Lauren is receiving the Canadian Union of Public Employees Local 1134 Award. Lauren plans on working and exploring the world. Erica Corsi. Erica will receive the following award, the Principal's Merit Award. Erica plans on working, drawing, and expressing herself through her artistic talents. Jack Shaw. Jack is receiving the Harvey Retired Teachers Award, the late Richard and Ann Feeney Award for Excellence in French Immersion. Jack plans to attend McGill University. Declan Shepard. Declan is receiving the SWS Realty Incorporated Award. Declan plans to start his apprenticeship in carpentry. Alice Vautour. Alice is the recipient of the HHS Education Foundation Scholarship, the Carleton York PC Association Award, the Canadian Union of Public Employees Local 1134 Award, Lakeland Annual Prize, and the Ashley Young, née Paisley Memorial Award. And I mentioned earlier that this is a one-time award from Ashley's graduating class to recognize the loss of Ashley, who was a beautiful and kind individual whose infectious giggle and smile could warm any room. Alice will be attending STU for a Bachelor of Arts degree and will be a member of the Tommy soccer team. Logan Wall. Logan is the recipient of the LA Law Social Justice Award, the Christmas Mummies Organization Award, and the Royal Canadian Legion Branch No. 7 Award. Logan plans to attend NBCC for business. Haran Zhang. Haran is the recipient of the Christmas Mummies Organization Award. Haran plans to attend McGill for a Bachelor of Science in Biophys Computational Science. Finally, we would like everyone on the stage to stand as each and every one is receiving an award in their clutch. Thank you to the families who were unbelievable with their dedication to ensure the grads had a meaningful celebration this year. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to announce the external scholarships. These scholarships and awards have been provided externally from different universities and post-secondary facilities. Grads, when I call your name, please stand and be acknowledged. Macy Chevalier, NBCC Entrance Scholarship of $1,000. Nolan Bond-Guerrier, UNB Entrance Scholarship of $1,000. Ashton Little, UNB Entrance Scholarship, $4,000. Delaney McElwain, UNB, $8,000 each year for 4 years, a total of $32,000. Joe, UNB Entrance Scholarship of $1,000. Austin Jameson, UNB Entrance Scholarships of $8,000. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to ask Mr. McIver to return to the podium.
So I don't know if some of them will probably know, but for those of you that are not aware, each one of those awards that were recognized for you inside the clutches when they're eventually passed out, there are envelopes inside of those. Those envelopes should go immediately to your families to hold on to. Inside those envelopes, there are either checks or cash. The best part, though, is on that envelope, and this is what you need to do, because some of those checks are really large. There is a return address that says, please send a thank you note to this person's name. Those people that have taken all that time to really acknowledge your celebrations, take the 5 minutes, send them a note. It really means a lot to those individuals. But don't misplace those envelopes, whatever you do. All right, so our next thing right now is we are going to recognize the highest standing in students in individual subjects. So for the next section of our program, grads will be receiving prizes for the highest leaders. When I call your name, could you please make your way to the center of the stage and you'll receive your prize. So first up, for the highest course mark in Co-op 12. Also, this co-op was slightly different than a regular co-op because it was an enhanced co-op, and this student not only did an incredible amount of work during co-op in a really field that's needed, but also had to lug around a pretty significantly large textbook to do some learning above and beyond the regular co-op program. So please welcome Aliyah Nestoruk. Our next award, and we're going to have presenters be coming up. Our next presenter is Miss Arsenault, and it is for the course leader in Biology 12, and it is going to Ashton Little. We're going to have Ashton just stay there for a second. And we're inviting Mike Fletcher to award Ashton Pre-Cal A and Pre-Cal B to Ashton for the highest mark and course leader in those classes as well. Next up for Finance and Workplace 12, Vigo. Next up for Calculus 12, if you've known this guy for any amount of time, which I think all the grads are already smiling because they know who it is, because not only did he do Pre-Cal 12 here in our own school, he also did a personal interest course and basically self-taught him AP Calculus as well. So please welcome Haran. And we're going to ask Haran just to stay right there for a second as well. We're going to welcome back Miss Arsenault to present Haran with the Chemistry 12 award as well. And Miss Hickey is going to present Haran with the Human Phys 11 award. Thanks, Ron. Our next award, if we can remember of what she's going to be doing after she graduates, it's for the Creative Arts 11, presented by Miss Henry, goes to the one and only Erica. And our final one, presented by Mr. David White, is for the French Immersion Language Arts. Not only did this student do an amazing amount of work in the French Immersion Language Arts program this year, but every year, but also did a personal interest course this year in French, where he wrote a number of original songs composed and written in the French language as well, for Jack. So a number of our students as well have been part of a French immersion program at some point throughout their careers. But to qualify for a French immersion certificate, students must complete 50% of their grade 9 and 10 courses in French. In grade 11 and 12, 25% of those studies are required to be in French. And right now, I would like to invite up Miss Andrea Miller and the following students to come to the stage for the presentations of their French immersion certificates. Macy, Ashton, Jen, and Alice. So this year is the first time ever at Harvey High that we have 7 students that, and their families, that took us up on a pretty different pathway to work towards graduation. So every high school now across the province offers what's known as the Essential Skills Pathway. And that's just an alternative pathway to graduation, allowing greater flexibility and individualization of learning. Students in this program have the opportunity to focus on learning that aligns with their ideal post-secondary pathway. And this year, Harvey High is recognizing their first Essential Skills graduates. And when you talk to each one of those students while we were doing kind of capstone interviews and conferences, almost every student kind of summed it up in the very end of, I really enjoyed the Essential Skills Pathway for either it allowed me to do what I want and greater opportunities to focus in on either a lot more science classes. It allowed me to do things that were outside of regular classrooms that I was allowed to be able to go and do. It allowed me to be a lot more individualistic, or it just came down to, it allowed me just not to be bored in regular classes and really have a lot of fun while doing different things and opportunities. And I think the students that went through this pathway just kind of showcased all of those things. So we're going to invite up Miss Era Henry, who these 7 students have spent countless hours with over the last 2 years. So we're going to welcome 7 students up, and if you can just come to the middle and join Miss Henry. So we're going to please welcome Nolan, Austin, Delaney, Lauren, Jack, Cohen, and Logan. So now I'm going to invite Miss Tina Noble back out to hand out the academic excellence certificates. So these are awarded to students who attain an average of 85% and above in all of their grade 12 classes. So we're going to do these individually, and Miss Noble is going to hand them out. So please welcome Macy. Brianna. Austin. Ashton. Delaney. This next one, hopefully her mom's ready. Maddie. Aaliyah. Colby. Lauren. Erica. Stephen. Jack. Logan. And finally, Huron. Okay. So our next is, and this is really exciting. So it's our top 6 highest overall averages in grade 12. With the 6th highest average, Stephen Rose. With the 5th highest average, Lauren Peasy. With the 4th, Jack Shaw. Third, Huron. It's kind of funny from my angle, you can see the 2 students kind of talking back and forth of, is it me? Is it you? No, I think it's you. I think it's me. Which is kind of really nice. With the 2nd highest average, Delaney. And the student in grade 12 this year with the highest overall academic average, Ashton Little. So the coveted big gold H. Some of you have received little H's, big H's from middle school and on. So these big gold H's are given at the end of 4 years of high school to students who have maintained a yearly average of 85 or above in grades 9, 10, 11, and 12. If the following students could come forward and form a line on the stage, Mr. Michael Fletcher will present the big H's to Macy, Austin, Ashton, Delaney, Lauren, Jack, and Huron. you want to get in there?
Let them have their moment. They're holding the H.
So now we get to what was under the tablecloths, hidden in black. We have a number of trophies and awards and plaques to recognize some of our keynote awards tonight. By a number of staff that are here. Next one, we're going to invite Nicole McGillicuddy. And tonight, Nicole McGillicuddy is going to be presenting the award to Alice for the Bernie McCann Memorial Award. As a graduate from the original St. Thomas University, then Chatham High School, Bernie McCann was proud. The award was created for his love of St. Thomas and Harvey High. Our next award is the Watson's Home Building Center Golden Hammer Award. Going to probably a remarkable student who we all know spent almost his entire day down in the shop with Mr. Finley. He came from Spain, had very little to no experience in the wood shop, spent all last year at almost any given minute with Mr. Finley in the shop, and then decided that he loved it here so much, convinced his parents that he needed to spend another year in Harvey from Spain, projects this year. So please welcome Vigo. So this year, we even had to do a lot of number crunching, but it came down to an identical tie to decimals of percentages for our grade 12 2 English class. And tonight we have two recipients of the James W. Gunter Memorial Scholarship, and it is going out to Aaliyah Ann Delaney. And Delaney's just going to stay on stage for 1 second. As Ms. Noble comes up, tonight Delaney's also getting the Murray H. Sargent Trophy, and this is awarded annually to a grade 12 student who has played on at least 3 varsity teams, which, if you know Delaney, she's played on many more than that, and would play on many more if given the opportunity. But all while doing so while maintaining a significantly high overall academic average. Our next award is the Robert E. Fletcher Memorial Scholarship that was first offered in 2007 and recognizes the value that Robert Fletcher placed on math and the sciences. It is awarded annually to a student demonstrating the highest proficiency in math and science. And based on the degree program that he's going into at McGill, please welcome Haran. Our next award for the Dr. George Fletcher and Dr. Ernest Halford Memorial Award. And the recipient of this award is someone who has demonstrated great improvement over the course of their high school career. This young student would never miss a day, was always just super kind, super eager, and finally came up to me with the final request of, Mr. McIver, what do you think if I just 3D printed mini heads of all of the grads? Like, you know what, Austin? Go for it. So please welcome Austin. And Austin's just going to stay up there as well. So our next award is the Constable Joseph Emmanuel O'Coin Memorial Award. This award is given to the graduate who exemplifies the characteristics of the late constable: honesty and integrity, hard work, and above all, just a willingness to help others. So congratulations, Austin. Our next award is the Dawson Forret Memorial Award. Dawson was an outgoing, humorous, warm, and kind young man who just loved to play ball and hang out with family and friends. This award was easy this year because all we had to do was change the first name because his brother won it last year. So please welcome Colby. Our next award is the Cheryl Williams Memorial Award. Cheryl loved Harvey High athletics and spent many hours in the gym throughout her children's time at Harvey High. And if there was one person that you could count on being in this gym after hours, before hours, just working on shots, please welcome Delaney. Our next award is the Lillian Thompson RN Scholarship. This scholarship was established in 2011 and targets students entering a nursing program or other health-related fields. Congratulations, Aaliyah. If Paul Higgins is here, you can come up and present the next award. Okay. So our next award is the Helen Barb and Betty Memorial Award, which is given to honor the memory and legacy of two mothers and a grandmother who supported inclusion and diversity while instilling the importance of continuing education. This year's winner is Jack Shaw. Ms. Parra is going to begin her walk up to hand out and to recognize the Tara Lynn Smith Memorial Scholarship, presented in memory of Tara, who attended HHS and the Dalhousie University prior to her death. It is given to a student who exhibits the following qualities: citizenship, humanitarianism, community service, academics, and physical activity. And this guy just has that smile. Congratulations, Joe. So Miss Noble is going to come up as now we move on to a pretty exciting award, the Governor General's Medal.
The Governor General's Medal is awarded annually across the country to students who have completed top in their class in averages for the grade 11 and 12 years. This student excelled in all academic areas, an average of 96.89%, a huge testament to his ability. To Ashton Little on this outstanding achievement of receiving this highest of academic honor.
So, Laker families, our community has been very generous in providing us with funds to financially recognize the achievements of our graduates. The generous support of local businesses, organizations, and individuals allows us to acknowledge the efforts of our grads and to provide them with the financial support as they move on with their post-graduation plans. It is absolutely amazing to live in such a small and caring place like this. So thank you so much for allowing us to acknowledge the accomplishments of our graduates financially. At the award ceremony yesterday, our undergraduates walked away with $3,675 in prizes. Tonight, you've seen our grads receive over $20,000 directly from the community of Harvey. And students are also receiving a total of $47,000 in post-secondary scholarships from the colleges or universities that they're attending. So I know this person has been practicing a lot and has been probably repeating her speech numerous times. So this year, it is a group to welcome Delaney to give the valedictory speech.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you to every single person in this room. You have all impacted our graduates in one way or another, not only academically, but also on a more personal level. The teachers and staff here have been an incredible support system over the years. They have consistently pushed us to strive to be better students than yesterday and welcomed us with open arms even on our worst days. I know I speak for the whole class when I say that Mr. White, we will miss you joking about how you are surprised that we can actually graduate. Mr. McIver, we will miss you pulling out a crazy new circus stunt weekly. Mr. Hoyt, we will miss your classes where we reenacted plays with our silly little accents. Mr. Finley, we will miss your witty responses to everything we say. Mrs. Henry, we will never hear the word line the same. Mrs. Hickey, your honesty was appreciated when no one else would be. And Miss Arsenault, the day you shaved your head in front of the whole school was not only brave, but also empowering. To the family members surrounding us, you have demonstrated love like no other, whether that was shown by helping us get through math homework at the kitchen table or being a shoulder to cry on when days get hard. No matter how you have shown that you care, we acknowledge the fact that you do and wanted to thank you for helping to pave the way to this very day. Our grade 12 graduation. 12 has been a very significant number this year. 12 is more than just our grade number. It is a number that symbolizes the end of a huge chapter in our lives. It represents the stepping stone that leads to our future, and it represents a family coming together to celebrate a huge milestone as one. 12 years ago, we had just finished our first year of school. No matter what position we were in, graduation felt like a lifetime away, and some of us didn't even know what that big word meant yet. We didn't all know each other at the time. Some friends left, others came over the years, some even eventually returned later. But no matter where we were from, we would soon grow to be an undeniable, but sometimes dysfunctional family. 12 months ago, we watched the graduating class of 2023 walk across this very stage. The reality had not quite set in yet that would be us in a year's time. The students involved in drama still had more plays to present. The kids involved in stream team and sports still had more games to do. The shop kids had more things to build, and the parents and guardians still had 195 more days of high school to say goodbye to their children at the start of the day and ask how their day was at the end. 12 weeks ago, graduation seemed so far away. We still had so much time until we hit the big stage. The weeks felt longer and longer, and I swear they added a sixth school day to some weeks. It still felt surreal that we wouldn't be back next year. 12 days ago was the day after our last ever day of high school. Although many students were away on a full-day co-op, the effects were still there. No more sneaking off to Miss Minor's class, doing push-ups for Miss Miller, or having Mr. Woodworth silently judge us while playing basketball at lunch. The last began to pile up. We had had our last lunch hour with our friends, our last drama or stream team meeting, our last practice, and our last classes with the people we grew up with. Because of all the lasts, you may think that we are sad about the end of this chapter in our lives. However, Elizabeth Chandler has summed up exactly how we feel when she said that endings are beginnings and beginnings are ours to turn into something good. In 12 minutes, we will be graduating high school. One thing I think everyone has said repeatedly is the words, "I can't wait." And to that, I am going to say that you can wait. Life goes by incredibly fast, and instead of wishing away the moments that we have shared so that you can grow up, please slow down, look around you, and realize that the now is what is important. In the future, there will be hard days, but focusing on what you can do in that moment to help you overcome these barriers is what will get you through them. Everyone falls down sometimes, right, Mr. White? I know many of you will go on to do amazing things in life, no matter where your path takes you. But think about where you are today, at your grade 12 graduation. Today, we stand together as one group, all in the same position, just like we did in kindergarten. Thinking about who we have been over the past 13 years, who we are right now, and who we want to be. As Billy Joel says, slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. And with that, I would like to remind everyone to slow down and enjoy the moment. Everything that you are going to accomplish will come when the time is right. But living in the moment is the best way to live in the meantime. Thank you for being such an amazing family throughout the past 13 years, and congratulations to the class of 2024.
Thank you, Delaney. Your words were able to capture memories and feelings of the graduating class. So finally, the moment has come. It is the diploma presentation time. Graduates in the first row, please stand. Yeah, it just said first.
I'm not first there.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you are. So, Isaac Justin Cole. Erica Sarah Iva Cole. Benjamin John Jordan Hurley. Haran Zhang. Aiden Josiah Schwinnard Coelho. Stephen Andrew Rose. Nolan Robert Bond Garrier. Cadence Lynn Fellows. Lucas James Marchesano. Brianna Irene Drost. Lauren Ann Peasy. Erica Marlena Monique Kersey. Alice Lily May Vautour. Aaliyah Jane Nesteruk. The back row, please be seated. The front row, please stand. Madison Page Moore. Vigo Bang Nielsen Villaroya. Declan Thomas Shepard. Cohen Daniel Ray Sweezy. Jack Matthew Shaw. Holly Janet Duncan. Joseph Don Lawrence Gregory. Macy Dania Chevalier. Colby Christopher Nicholson. Delaney Kathleen McElwain. Ashton Marshall Little. Austin Robert Jameson. Logan Anderson Wall. The front row, please be seated.
So, we finally hit that moment where we can officially say those words out loud. So let's give it up right now to the graduating class of 2024. So as we come near to the end of our program, I want to invite two really exceptional young people to come forward to the podium and offer the undergraduate farewell to each and every one of you grads tonight. So please welcome Riley DeMerchant and Kevin Schaefers-Roy.
Good evening, Laker families. We stand before you as proud students representing the student body, witnessing our role model's graduation. The graduating class standing before you has impacted this school and the lives of many Harvey High students. You have all been influenced by the individuals on this stage, and it is difficult to see you go. Despite having just graduated from high school, you have already inspired the lives of many. Today, you have achieved a lifelong goal, and we all admire the dedication and strength you have demonstrated to be where you are today.
I'm honored to stand here and congratulate our seniors as a member of next year's graduating class. You have paved the way for us and taught us more than you'll ever know. So many great examples have been set, ones that have been inspirational to the rest of the school. We are thankful to have met such caring, kind-hearted, encouraging, and hardworking people. Your determination has raised the bar for all of us who are set to become seniors in 2025.
I believe this group of people will change lives, mainly because they've already changed ours. Thank you for always taking the first step ahead of us, just as you are now doing as you move on to life after high school.
Wishing you all the best on your new beginnings. We hope you take with you a sense of great accomplishment. Go out there and make it happen. Congratulations.
So before we all leave and eventually get on the bus and go off to Safe Grad and all those other amazing things tonight, I just want to take a minute to acknowledge all the efforts of the graduation committee of Era Henry, Andrea Miller, Melissa Hickey, and Brandy Miner. Organizing the ceremony takes an incredible amount of time, and I cannot thank them enough. So, for the final time, put your hands together for the class of 2024. So I know you've practiced this, so you got to nail it. It's for real this time. So graduates, please stand and walk out.